Welcome to the Garage USA. I'm Jonathan Brinke, and today I'm going to be upgrading the headlights on the 2007 Volkswagen Beetle. Thanks for joining me. So initially I was just going to change the headlights. I've got this light is out on the right side, so I was actually just going to change the headlights. However, when I took these out, and I'll show you when I first removed these, not only was the headlight assembly broken, the plastic on it, but the plastic on the inner assembly was broken as well. So it wasn't actually securing the headlight assembly into the car, and it just, you know, it's problematic with all of the plastic that Volkswagen uses for these. But let me go ahead and show you now. The hood open. So in order to change your headlights, and I'm going to do both sides, I'm going to do the left side and I'm going to do the right side as well. But in here, it's kind of a pain to get to. There is a little thing that you have to turn, and then there's a little tab that you have to push down. And once you do that, then this headlight assembly will come out. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. And you would do that just to change the bulbs, not if you're upgrading your lights or any of this other stuff. I mean, I do have to do that to do this job, but even if you're just changing your lights, if you have a burnt out bulb, you have to turn that, you have to press that tab, and again, this will slide out from there. Now, as you can see, not only is the plastic broke on this inner headlight assembly, and so this is going to have to be changed, so I did have to order parts for that, but the plastic on the back of the actual headlight assembly where you put the bulb in, or bulbs in, this is also broken. And so, I mean, initially I was going to do like a headlight restoration, you know, get the plastics, get this yellowed headlight nice and cleaned up, but I'm just going to replace the whole assembly since this is broken. That it is incredibly easy. Just a few fasteners in here that hold this inner assembly in place. So I'll get those loosened up here. Alright, there's one more in the back, and this is a 10 millimeter. And this will slide right out. Now there's a wiring harness on here that you need to remove. You just need to be careful that you don't break any of this here on the wiring harness, because you do have to insert this into the new assembly. Okay, so we'll put this wiring harness in the new assembly, get the new assembly in there, and get this headlight put back together. Alright, so with the new assembly in, I'll just put these bolts back in where they go. And then we'll put this new assembly in. Alright, so I did have to get this backing on, and then the wire just holds that in place. And now this will just slide into here. You just need to line up the assembly so it catches on here. I just need to turn that thing on the inside to catch it, and then I'm ready to do the left side. Now this is a little more challenging because you do have to remove the battery to get access to the headlight assembly. So I'll have to take that out just so I can get room to get in there to remove that headlight assembly. Alright, so then this comes off. We'll put the new assembly in on this side. And like I said, this is the same process if you're going to change just the headlights, like the bulbs, or if you're going to change out the actual assemblies. And like I said, the plastic was broken on the other side, so I figured I would just change out the entire assemblies. And I'm actually not really a fan of how these go in. They're kind of a pain in the ass. You have to make sure things are lining up right to get those wires plugged into the back as you slide it in. And then again, you've got that little hold down that you have to freaking turn once you're all done to really lock these in. So not an easy task for someone just to change light bulbs. You know, it's probably why people take it in or don't do it with these cars. So just kind of a real big pain in the ass. So now I've got all that put in here on the left side. I just need to reinstall the battery, and then I'll show you what this looks like. I mean, the headlights themselves look pretty nice. They're brand new, so I do like the way they look. Just got to make sure that they light up, and then this will be done. There's actually a pretty tight workspace here, but I'll get the battery in and get it hooked up. Cables out of the way. Everything on this car is in the way of everything. Such a pain. And there's a battery box that goes over this, or part of a battery box. Right. And we want to connect the positive first, and then the ground. Dang it. Now we'll put the ground on. Hook up the gotta hook up that air intake, 'cause that was in the way of the battery when I took that out. Alright, we'll turn on these lights and see if they work. And there you go. They work. So I'm glad that they do. I don't have to sit there and fiddle around with any more wires to see what's going on. So happy to see that this is all done. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to thank you for watching The Garage USA. I'm Jonathan Brinke, and I'll see you next time.